What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to teach you guys how to tap strafe, but on controller. All right, quick little disclaimer is that we're only going to be able to do this on PC because we're going to be using the Steam controller configuration through the big picture mode. You could do this on console, but it's called flick strafing, so I can't really do that, though. I don't own a console. All right, to get started, we're going to open up our settings here. We're going to go into the controller tab, then button layout. Now, we're going to need to pick where we want to bind our tap strafe to. Me personally, I like to bind it to L3. So I put my extra character action to L3. Now I am losing the ability to sprint. So I have to bind sprint to something else, which is going to be left on the D-pad. Now I also have auto sprint on at all times. So I have no issues of sprinting. But the thing is you still need sprint key because the toggle ADS on certain sites. So once you figure out where you want to bind tap strafe to, we're going to be closing out the game completely, and then we're going to be opening up the Steam launcher. All right, once you're in the Steam library, we're going to be opening up our Apex Legends. We're going to go into Manage, Properties, and then we're going to open up Controller. Now, we're going to be clicking the underlined General Controller Settings here, and we're going to be checking the box of the certain support that you use, which would be Xbox, PlayStation, or even Switch, whatever you want to do. We're going to exit out of that. Then we're going to be opening up a big picture mode. That is going to be on the top right of your screen. All right, so once you have big picture mode open, we're going to open up our library and find Apex Legends. Then we're going to go into Manage Game, Controller Configuration. Then we're going to go to the keybind that you chose, which mine is L3. Click that, go to LS Click, which is going to be click action here. And we're going to go to Binding, and we're going to put W, which is the forward input on keyboard. Now, we're going to turn on Hold to Repeat Turbo. We're going to turn that on, and then put repeat rate to max. Now this is going to be anytime you press L3, it's going to send a bunch of W key inputs, which is what tap strafing is. It's like a scroll wheel forward type thing. And that's it. Now we're going to go back and open up the game in big picture mode so we can use this controller configuration. All right, so once you're loaded in the game, all you're going to be doing is the exact same thing keyboard and mouse players do. You're going to have a forward momentum slide and look to the right, and then you're going to press your tap strafe and jump at the same time. So what this is going to look like is slide, jump, and tap strafe at the same time. Like literally the tap strafe keybind, which is L3. Okay? That's it. That's literally it. Same way. And now you can start to make this a lot crazier because there's actually a new meta out there, which is called double tap strafing with Octane jump pads. And I'll show you what that looks like on controller. That's it. So I tap strafe to the left and I get tap strafe to the right. That's it. So what to do there is all you're going to be doing is running straight at it. And as soon as you're about to hit the pad, you're going to tap strafe right into the pad. Now you could do it before, whatever. But it's easier to do it when you're running right at it. Just look a certain way. Jump, tap strafe right before the sound hits, and then you're good to go. And that's a double tap strafe. Now you can do that on keyboard and mouse too. It's the same thing. But it's a lot easier on controller, and the fact that you can tap strafe on controller now is just game breaking. So good luck with all the skill gap.